Well, good morning. Well, it's been a good week and a bad week. We've had new rabbits, new bunnies, and we've had a tragedy, so let me tell you about it. All right, well, a couple of days ago, I got up to come out and do chores, and racoon or coons, I'm not sure, had got into my chicken tractor. Now I know raccoons will kill chickens, and it had killed one and chewed another couple up. Uh, so I've had two die, and one that's right behind me in this old rabbit hutch that's kind of recovering. And we don't know if she's going to be, make it or not, but it looks like every day it's a little more positive. So what it was, when I built the coop, I put hasps on it for padlocks and all this just for this reason. But I didn't think about the roof. I used the clear panels off of the old greenhouse for the roof, and the idea was I wanted them to get that early sun, that early light in the morning to help them lay. Well, apparently not finding anywhere else to get in, the raccoon got on top of the coop and one of those panels caved in with him, and then he was in there. And it looks like he first ate all the eggs that were there, and then he went down the ramp and molested the chickens. So I braced that all up. It's a lesson learned. We're not going to do that again. I've got it fixed now where he can't get into it. So, and we've posted a dog on guard at night too. So everything's, back to normal. And I still have half my chickens. So I've still got 3. And I'll probably start a few more next spring. So, it's too bad, but that stuff happens, and you got to learn and move on. Now, here's the good part, and it was kind of funny. I have baby bunnies, okay? But I didn't think I was going to have baby bunnies. I always take my phone and use the calendar. And when I breed a bunny, I'll that right then post on my calendar for 26 days ahead and put on their nest box. And it's whatever rabbit is going to be, if I've got 3 does right now. One of them's too small yet. But I've got Cupcake, I've got Cookie, and I've got Strudel. Okay? So I make a note on my phone for that day that it's going to come on in the morning and tell me, hey, Cupcake needs a nest box this morning. So I did that. And the first day I filled it with straw and I put it in there. And I put a little piece of cardboard in the bottom, so, well, the rabbit pulled all the straw out of the nest box, and I found it all in my trough. So I thought, well, that's kind of odd. So I got a scoop of the wood chip bedding, the wood flakes. Put that in there. Next morning, same routine. It was all pawed out on the ground. It was gone. And the rabbit wasn't looking pregnant. Well, the next thing I know, the buck got sick. You could tell he was pulling hair out of his underside, and he didn't want to sit down. Well, being that is by good buck, and I didn't want to lose Bubba, I did take Bubba to the vet. Right now, good breeders are hard to find, so I figured, okay, it's going to be too expensive, but I'm going to buck up and do it. Well, come to find out, the vet was pretty funny. The vet tells me it was a lady, And she comes out and brings the rabbit back out to me. Right now, they've got a closed door policy. You call them when you get there, and they come out and they get your animal and they take it inside if that's what needs to happen. Well, they took Bubby inside and said, everything's good. He just had clogged glands. I thought, okay, like scent glands on a dog, that are in their anus. I didn't think anything about it. Then she starts telling me her little daughter every day when she gets home from work, asks her what she did at work today. And she always tells her. And today she says, I'm not going to tell her that I cleaned a rabbit's penis. I'm going to tell her I worked on the Easter Bunny. So I thought it was kind of funny. All right, let me take you in the rabbitry and I'll show you the baby bunnies. All right. Here's the cage. Move out of the way, Mama. Now, they're not very big. I can't tell. They kind of look, looking at my viewfinder, they almost look brown. But they're a colorful little bunch, which there's 5 of them in there. When the mama had the bunnies, she didn't have them in the box. So there's Bubba. She didn't have them in the box. So I saw a couple of come out here early one morning, and I saw a couple on the floor. Well, I thought, uh-oh, floor inside her cage. Now I thought, oh, that's not good. But then I got to looking, and 6 of them had fallen through the wire, probably on the back of the cage, had fallen through the wire down the ramp and were here in the wood chips and junk. And 4 of them were clear down here at the end, all cuddled together. Well, those 6 were still alive, so I picked them up. I went and got a little bit of straw. She pulled one little puff of hair that was sitting here in the cage floor, and I took it out and went ahead and threw it on top of the straw and put the little baby bunnies on it. And she had one more that didn't make it, and I think that was, what do I want to say? I think that one probably had been out just a little too long. Because, like I say, there's 4 of them that were curled up in a ball together, clear at the end. And then there were 2 other ones that were spaced out. Now there's Cupcake. And this is Cookie. And that's Strudel. And then, of course, we have Bubba. And we have Earl. So, all right. I just think that one bunny had just been out a little bit too long. Maybe it's a little worse off than the rest of them and didn't make the night. But so far, the other 5 look fat. That she looks like she's feeding them. So, all right. I want you all to have a quality day.